out wide. He can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Herring. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Going deep. He's got it inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great, and as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
They want to just keep throwing it. This time it's complete. Start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be knocked down. The Astronauts offense will take the field for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And now on 2nd down for this offense. On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
A strike downfield. Oh, look out, there he goes. Running inside the 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They'll run the option. Oh, the ball's out. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field.
And the big fella blocks most of the time, but they kind of surprise you, especially in short yard situations. Hand it to the big fella, but you never expect him to cough it up and force the turnover. Man, what a turn of events.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous.
Lets it fly. Makes the grab down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory, now 1st and 10 from their own 45. got it in the middle. It's Gilmore. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He wants to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's made. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. On the move at the 30. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Astronauts.
Man, what a luxury to be able to call a design run to your quarterback and basically let him be a tailback and let him run it in for you. It makes the offense and everything else around them stronger. This QB's just got some good wheels.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Bowling Green may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take the dub away from Perry Stadium every time. The Falcons have been racking up road wins since the Urban Meyer days, and they get another one today. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quarterback checking off. Looking downfield, it's Herring. Trying to escape and get it himself. There's a live football. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw...
Going for it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Setting up the screen. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. On the run, still looking. He'll turn it loose out to the right. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Brought down after 45. Brings up 2nd down.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Kentucky 14, Astronauts 7.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Nice job by the defense there, getting a stop on the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. We know they've been burned a few times early in this game by the QB run, but we're going to let it happen there.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Astronauts will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays.
Oh, he wants it all. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. This offense has a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Herring. They've got the screen set up. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Breaks it inside the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he passes on the touch. And the ball is loose on the return. Scooped up by the kicking team.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And man, David, you couldn't ask for any better starting field position than this.
This is as good as it gets. Defense made the play. Now offense gets a chance, Jesse, to go cash this in.
Yeah, they got to pay this one on, too. They would be in love to be able to go out, be physical, and run this thing in, put a touchdown up on the board.
To the air, it's Herring. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The give to the tailback. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Hauls it in, looking for space. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize, and they want to...
He wants to take the top off. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Astronauts line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch, called for and made. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. to throw. It's Herring. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Astronauts. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Oklahoma State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Pistol Pete isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over the Coyotes. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the junior was late on the release, and he threw it behind him.
Yeah, it's just the throw the quarterback would love to have back. His guy's wide open. It looked to me like maybe he was overstriding or straining a little bit too much on the throw. The nose of the ball was diving, and he, of course, threw it into the ground. That's one he'd like to do over.
This one's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there. And because the QB got it to his guy early, he was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yard.
He's going to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. The back goes in motion. Trying play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's O'Neal. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. We might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the right side. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. To the air on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Kentucky. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Now 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. And the Astronauts will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Time to take a shot. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This QB and his receiver really have found a nice rhythm early in this game. They've already linked up for a couple of scores, so no surprise here before the end of the first half. They're looking for more, but give the defense credit when it's due. Nice job forcing an incompletion.
Quickly to the tight end. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Lexington. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Now this offense is back on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I got to stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Got his man downfield. He's loose. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Nice strike, big play in the passing games. I'll tell you what, find your mismatches, find your advantages, what you do well, and do it again. And then again. And then we know how when we do it again. Keep attacking.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move and looking deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Herring. He'll take another shot here. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the beat. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Man, that dude just hits the gas and just goes. How nice is it as an offensive coordinator to have a quarterback that you can run just like a tailback? And you got a tailback in the backfield with him all the time, and he can throw so many options, but you just see the speed when he hits the gas, and it is really nice.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Offense working from the pistol. On second down, just keeps firing. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
Man, this defense has been ruthless all game long. Individual effort. They've got guys up front winning their one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorizing this quarterback.
Pocket starts to collapse. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The Astronauts send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Line gets set, first down. They'll leave it with him. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. To the air, it's Huber. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the D deny them on second and goal. Off the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a
touchdown, Wildcats! And the route is on. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. And the Wildcats headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Cuber. Turns it loose deep.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure coming. And that pass picked off. Takes it the other way. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He'll ride his man on the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off. Oh, the ball's on the ground. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. He made a game-changing pick. But how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, you know, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And that's why you got to avoid third and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble.
Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the pummeling has started. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Got it set up on the outside. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Pulls it in. It's made. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Astronauts will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They barely get the punt out of their own territory. It'll be marked down just outside the 45. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The give to the back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Kentucky going quickly. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the stomping has commenced. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Kentucky, 64. Astronauts.
Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Took a shot as he threw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, Dave. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Cuber. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of...
Touchdown, Wildcats! And the punishment has been extended.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The Astronauts will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking for a man. It's Cuber. He's got it down the middle. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. And this is exactly the start